Welcome into the video. So today I continue my journey to fixing or resolving this issue that's going on with the Xbox Series X and the LG C2. If you're wondering why the TV is at an angle, your eyes are not deceiving you. I have the TV angled so that I can get behind it and switch out cables and whatnot. So this video is going to be a little bit of trial and error, and we're going to kind of see if we can get this resolved. If you haven't seen my last video or two on this subject, I don't know what in the world is going on. This began with the TV not recognizing the Xbox Series X as a game console. I went in manually. I'll even show you where I went. I went up here, if I can click on it, edit inputs, and right down here at HDMI 4, I click this, and I can manipulate which one of these it is. But the problem here is that whenever you connect, say, the PlayStation 5, it automatically recognizes it a game console. It says it's the PlayStation 5. You see it right here. It's not doing the same thing with the Xbox Series X, and it's been that way from the get-go with this TV. So I went in and manually changed this to say Xbox Series X or whatever. But the problem is whenever I go in, I game, I turn it off, the next time I turn the Xbox Series X on, the TV is not recognizing it as a game console any longer, and you see there's just this standard HDMI 4. But the problems have increased and gotten worse after, doing some troubleshooting and trying to solve it. I made some changes in the Xbox Series X menu. I thought I had it solved because the first couple of shutdowns and restarts, the TV, when it would be off, right here it would say Xbox game console, and it would be grayed out. That's correct, like you see PS5 here. Now I have an even bigger problem, which I noted in my last video, which is now when I fire up the Xbox Series X for the first time, it goes to this like shrunken screen format where it's like, looks like it's about 50% of my display size. And when I go to the resolution, it says it's like 640 by 480. So like 480p resolution. And then my controller doesn't work half the time. So then it's a bitch trying to get it to turn back off. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm at the point now where I'm about to start unplugging things, switching cables, etc., to see if that might fix it. So come along for the journey. Let's see if we can get this fixed together. So the next step here is I'm going to go and unplug the cables and plug them back in, do kind of a reset here, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, cables plugged back in. This is the same cable I was using before, so this is kind of like step one here to see if it's the cable or if there's something wonky going on with the firmware or whatever's going on. But as you can see down here, I have the cable plugged back in. Nothing has changed. Let's see what happens when I just go to it. Nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on the Xbox and see what happens. And we wait. Okay, so it seems to be re-recognizing it again. Let's go ahead and hit the settings button on the remote and see if the game optimizer pulls up, because that'll let us know whether it recognizes it as a game console. Okay, so the optimizer or the dashboard here popped back up. Let's go in for the hell of it and check resolution. It does look correct here on the surface, but we're gonna look anyway. Okay, so we're back to 4K 120. We'll double check in here. I have Dolby Vision turned off, so that's why you see the little warnings there. So on the surface here, this looks to be correct. Matter of fact, let's pull up the inputs and check and see what that's showing. And right there, see how it says shows a little game controller and Xbox game console? This is 100% correct. Now the real test will be when I go in here and turn this off and then restart it, will it say HDMI 4 down here? Will it just be grayed out over here and say HDMI 4? And when it turns back on its HDMI 4, will it be grayed out and show Xbox Game Console? Because that lets me know that it's correct. The other part of that is I had 3 or 4, power down and restarts where it did do this correctly. Xbox Game Console grayed out. When I turn it on, it would do the little Xbox chime or wake up screen there, and it would turn on and everything would be as you see here, and it would be fine. And then out of nowhere, I have no idea what changed. I didn't change anything else on the TV settings or anything. I started getting that 640 by 480 resolution, just craziness. I don't even know how that's even possible, considering I have a Zeskit, I think they even call it an 8K cable, but a Zeskit cable that's like it's like officially certified to be able to do full bandwidth 4K 120, yada yada yada. Like, this is a certified cable. Okay, so to have 480p come up on the screen is absurd. But anyway, that's all I had for this video. I'll come back on the other side if I encounter this issue, and I'll add on to this current video if it's messing up again. If not, appreciate you watching the video. Drop a like on it if you enjoyed the content. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that, and hit the bell notification as well. Until the next one.